Hello and welcome, Goldboys Primetime. I'm Eli. That's Jerry. Thank God we don't have to deal with Brian this week. What's going on, man?
Did you fuck up? Because I can't see you.
Not on purpose. Did you? Can you
I
stay?
can't see you. I can hear you,
Oh
but I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
see
See,
you.
I messed up. I did. Give me 1 second, Jerry, and I'm gonna fix that for you. Okay? You good? I think we're good.
Now I can see myself twice.
Okay. It could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah, but like
Um,
one, you
I know.
can't.
Listen, I know what I did, and I can't change it. You gotta hide one of them. I think if you click on it. But it's okay.
Fuck, I gotta
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be
gotta
okay, I
put a
think. Or
napkin on the
maybe
side
like
of my.
if you hover over the thing and click on the full screen button of me, I think that'll do it as well. Of one of them. I'm
Oh
sorry about
wait,
that,
you're right.
buddy.
Oh, there it is.
Hey man, how'd you do last night? You won any bets?
Fuck you. You're a piece of work. There was no need for that. You didn't have to come with violence in the top of the show.
Oh yeah, I did okay last night. I don't know if anybody saw that. I don't know. You didn't tell me, did you?
If I tailed you, I would be in a better mood.
Dude, I'm guessing most of you guys watching this know we did have a full sweep Dinger Tuesday yesterday, and when I say we, I mean me, because Jared did not have a full sweep on Dinger Tuesday, and we made about $750 on the straight bets, and we had I think like $75 in free bets, and by the way, we also hit a $5 parlay to win $8,000 last night. So that was pretty sick. I don't know. I've no kidding gained like 22,000 Twitter followers in the last 24 hours. I have not been able to think straight since about 9:30 p.m. last night. I'm on like an hour and a half of sleep. So I will be honest with you guys. I didn't place a single straight bet today. I'm usually not a big a parlay guy. I did throw out a day game. What I call them a day game dart with 3 home runs. I don't think it's gonna hit. I've got two legs for another one tonight. I want to talk through. Shorter slate tonight is gonna be a shorter show. Um, yeah, it was just wild. No, I was starting to tell you, Jerry, before. It was crazy that like, so Luis Robert was the only guy on the White Sox like into the seventh, eighth inning without a hit even. He gets a catcher's interference, so he loses an at bat to something that happens like once every like 30 plus MLB games or something, and Ezekiel Duran hits one ball literally. I'm not kidding, 6 inches from going out. I thought that was it, um, and he ends up coming back. And that was against the lefty. So that was the read for me, was that he's been crushing lefties. Rushes the ball, misses it by 6 inches. They bring a righty in. Jerry does look up. He's researching on his phone right now, trying to find some bets for you guys. So you're welcome, I guess. But he does look up. Um, so I thought that was it. They bring in a righty, and he still gets it. So there was like two instances where I got super unlucky, and then got double the amount of good luck after that. So if you're here and you tail, congratulations, appreciate you. If you're here and a new follower of mine, appreciate you. But yeah, let's get into the games. I'll shut up now. Stop bragging and talking shit to Jerry if you want.
Yeah, you ruined my whole mood, man. I was already down in the dumps. I woke up, and by the way, I didn't appreciate that tweet because I woke up. I fell asleep early yesterday for the first time I think in my life since I was like
That was
5 years
wild. I
old.
was definitely expecting responses from you in the Discord. Go ahead.
I was out cold. I was exhausted, and then I woke up and I saw one little tweet that kind of fucking got under my skin, where you said that I said who to Ezekiel Duran. Like I never said that.
Yeah,
All I said was
you're
he was
correct.
not on my radar. He
I
was not
retract it.
on my radar, and
I
you said
formally
I.
retract. I formally retract that statement. I thought I remembered it, and when I was pulling the clips today to make the montage, I was like, oh, that's that's not what, dude. Prospector Sam almost got me again. But I saw his name first. I'm not even gonna read it. I don't know what he said. I'm not even gonna read it. Okay, I'll read it. It's kind of funny. Imagine letting Jerry on a show when you have Eli. That's like putting Jessica out on TV.
Why do you entertain this idiot? Why do you do it?
That's the first. That's the first decent thing Sam said in the chat the whole time.
When Sam can come out from behind his little stupid costume because he's so ugly to look at, then he can talk to me.
Jerry's just on one tonight, man. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun show. There's a shit ton of people in the YouTube chat right now, so that's pretty neat. And they're probably expecting us to like give out some plays and stuff. Sam is saying something about a pick that he apparently I'm collaborating with him on, and I don't even think it's in English. So let me check up. Let me catch up on YouTube chat real quick. Team DJ, I appreciate all the love in there. Oh, Jordan said you were on Christian Walker, so you did win some money last night. I think
Yes,
you had a very respectable night.
in total, I think I came up $12
Could be worse. Plus free bets.
plus free bets.
Hey, you know, could be worse. Somebody's asking about NBA. We might talk a little bit about NBA just because honestly we don't have a whole lot of content with Wednesday and Thursday are kind of day game, shorter evening slate, baseball days obviously. But yeah, let's get into MLB. Unless you have anything else you want to talk about or any other shit talk to get to.
I can say some really nasty things about you. I'm just not gonna say it.
Okay. Brian did throw his webcam in the toilet or something, so that's why he's not here. If you guys are wanting to see him, I don't know why you would be wanting to hang out with Brian. But Angels, Orioles, Griffin, Canning, Kyle Bradish, these guys both kind of stink, and I still couldn't come up with a guy I liked enough to put my money on. Do you have anything for this game?
I mean, the curious case of Griffin Canning.
Mhm.
He's been getting lit up the last couple starts. This guy had so much promise when he first came into the league. He obviously had 2 years off with some kind of back injury, or he had a fracture in his back. He just came back this season. He was looking like a very promising middle of the rotation guy. I don't know what he's doing the last two starts. Maybe he's tipping his pitches a little bit. Uh, he's given up 5 earned runs in the last two starts. So there's something there. He looked good coming into the season because his fastball was up from previously in 2021. His fastball's up, I think, 2 miles an hour. He's definitely looked good, but something's up the last two starts, and he's given up a home run at like every start. I think what is it every start so far?
It's close. It's close. If you want to keep talking, I
Every
can
start
pull
was
that
the
for you.
first one, yeah. So 4 to 5 starts, he's given up at least one home run. So I'm looking at Adley Rutschman.
Okay.
Adley prefers to hit at home for some reason. That's where his power comes from at home. I guess because you could say Camden Yards favors left-handed hitters. Doesn't favor righties no more. That's for sure. But Adley has 5 home runs at home, one on the road, and he prefers right-handed pitching. So if you want to look for something there for a guy that's maybe tipping pitches, I would look at Adley Rutschman for this game.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I just like Adley a lot. I don't know. He's got to break out this a little bit. He's been okay. I think he's a much better hitter than he's shown this season so far. And this could be the guy. Like I said, Canning is not that good. He's like an over 6 ERA, which ERA doesn't really matter. But he's given up a ton of hits, ton of hard hit balls. So I think I think there's gonna be home runs here. Really on both sides because Kyle Bradish isn't very good either. But I don't know. Santander I looked pretty hard at. Gunnar Nelson, I almost pulled the trigger on Gunnar Nelson, but he either hits the ball hard or he goes on streaks where he just doesn't touch the baseball with the bat. I don't know. I need to see a little bit more. I need to see the contact rate for him come up a little bit, but I think those are the looks. Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson are me and Jerry's two favorite looks. I mean, Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if we really need to mention him. I'm assuming he's playing. I don't even know what the odds are for him, but they are. I don't know. I probably wouldn't feel good about him. All right. Anything else?
Nah, I'm just looking at Adley for that game.
All right.
Obviously, if you want to bet the probably plus 220, 240 odds on Ohtani, which I'm assuming they are.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna open the Pickett Sports app real quick, and I'm gonna tell you what those odds are. So you can download that app for free. Did you know that? They actually pay you to download that app and sign in. You get $3. Use code Goldboys. Or you can use code Eli now. You hit a $5 to $8,000 parlay. You get your own Pickett code. It just happens. But yeah, use code Goldboys. It's free. Also, thank you to Sleeper Picks. If you're in a non-gambling state, you can pretty much, I think, play all of these home run picks we're giving out. And I think they're also having a home run special or something this weekend. So that's pretty cool. What the hell do you want me to look at? Oh, yeah. The Angels. That one guy for the Angels who's really good.
Yeah,
His home run odds, the best line Wow. What would you guess is the line for Shohei Otani Dinger is?
Plus 240.
You can get Shohei at plus 540 on the Canby books. You can get him at plus 500 on BetMGM, and you can get him at plus 360 on FanDuel.
What are we missing?
What are we missing, chat? What are we missing on Otani? That's wild. I didn't look at this game too hard, but I'm almost gonna just pencil in Otani.
Yeah,
Is there a history? Is there what's going on
I
here?
mean, it's not like Bradish is a reverse split guy. He's just bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Are they overreacting to what was? I think Otani had a horrible game last game, right? I mean, are they overreacting to one game? No shot.
it didn't make him not good at baseball. It
I
didn't
don't
make
know.
him not the best player in the world.
Whoever brought that up, thank you, because he wasn't even on my radar just because
I brought that up, so you're welcome.
you looked at chat. Don't take credit for
No, I
that.
didn't.
Somebody said Otani and you read it. I watched you.
No, I was. Chat's over here, Jerry. Chat's over here. I was looking at my cheat sheets on this, just for the names and the rosters.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sure.
We good with that? Oh my god, like YouTube chat is flying, guys. I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna be able to keep up with all this. Yeah, Adley is who we're talking about. Mullins, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I love Mullins tonight. I can't really give you a reason why, Tony. Uh, you guys are crazy. Fliff. Otani is LA Angels. That is correct. Adley Rutschman plays for Baltimore. That is also correct. Yes. Okay. Moving along then. So just real quick. Wait, hang on. Are we taking Shohei at those odds? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Bet MGM, you said is 500.
So he is plus 500 on BetMGM. If you have Barstool, Bet Rivers, or Unibet, he is plus 540.
See, tell me if I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of different, but I really hate putting money in those books. I don't know what it is. It's just like I don't want to open those apps. For
Yeah.
like
So if you don't know those three, I think there's more, but Unibet, Bet Rivers, Barstool, they're all going to have exactly the same odds because they all use the. If you hear somebody say Canby, Canby books, they're referring to those. Canby is a software or a company that sets the lines, so you're going to get the exact same lines across the board there. I originally was on Barstool, and it was kind of trash. And then I won like literally I won like $200-300 in a few days, like nothing even that crazy, and they started limiting me on home runs, and I can only bet like $16 on home runs. So I immediately withdrew all my money and put it in Bet Rivers. I think Bet Rivers is solid. I literally couldn't get Unibet to work. So I don't know if you have Bet Rivers where you are, but Bet Rivers has been solid. Also, if you're not on Hard Rock, and they're not in a whole lot of states, I don't think they're in New York, but the total bases odds on Hard Rock have been almost across the board significantly better than the other books. But yeah, Bet Rivers is solid, especially when you're. This isn't a huge difference, but plus, yeah, it is
Bet
plus
Rivers I can
540.
vouch for. Bet Rivers because like the thing you worry about is the payout. Like how long are they going to take? 3 to 5 business days. Like a lot of these books have been good with the quick instant payouts.
True, true. Somebody said, "Can you just tell us the parlay?" No, honestly, because I don't have it. I don't have it ready yet. I'm talking it through with Jerry. I have a couple guys I like. I think I'm adding Shohei to that list of guys I like. There's not that many games, so apologies. I'll tweet it out. My boy Don's in the chat. Jerry mentioned the fat guys going on home run streaks. Been paying attention. Yeah. Oh yeah. There is a free bet every Wednesday on BetMGM. I forgot about that. We should probably do something with that too. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of guys on hot streaks, I went with Rooker today for some reason, and Christian Walker did it again. Like, why? I just made some money on this guy, and I just said, all right, what I tell you? I told you last season I had that problem where a guy hits like a bunch of dingers, and I'm like, it's got to end, right? Yeah, he hit another one. First
Yeah.
at bat.
That guy's pretty good. You know what? The Diamondbacks are pretty good too. I don't know. They're fun to watch. Except for when it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you're waiting for your $8,000 ticket to pay out, and they're in like the 11th inning. And you just want to go to bed. That sucks. Nolan going for 6 in a row. That's a good point. We're gonna get there. I think I might agree. Let's first go. Do you have anything on Nationals Marlins?
So this game, I was looking. I don't have home run picks. Did you know the Washington Nationals have the lowest K rate in the league?
Mm-mm.
the lowest strikeout rate in the league. We're talking about the watch. If you would have told me that at the beginning of the season, that in mid-May, the Washington Nationals would have the lowest K rate, but it's all a game plan. They're executing it well. They have no power. They have no power. They're the second least home runs in baseball. So what they're doing is they're drawing walks and they're putting the ball in play. They've been pretty good. They're pretty hot the last week or two. Now they're going against Edward Cabrera, who has a big problem throwing strikes. Who has this guy's a tremendous talent. If he could throw strikes, he might be in a bad matchup here with the Nationals. I'm looking at under 5.5 strikeouts. I'm looking at like a little parlay here, and I'm also looking at Arias for 2 hits. It was plus 170. The guy is just unbelievable. I don't think that it goes without saying.
Best pure hitter in baseball.
Mackenzie Gore cannot get out lefties to save his life. It's a big problem. So Arias has a great matchup here to get 2 hits. I think Cabrera's going to struggle a little bit. He's probably going to get a lot of walks. I think he had 4 walks last game. It's a problem. This is who he is. If he can't throw strikes, he's fucked. And you're going against a team with the lowest K rate. This is going to be a problem. So I'm probably going to do Cabrera under strikeouts and Arias. Speaking of Arias, Nick is probably watching right now and so happy I'm mentioning his name. He loves that kid.
He ain't watching.
Nah, he doesn't care about us.
He's not watching.
But also, if you want to look at Jorge Soler just demolishes lefties. He has like 5 home runs and 28 at bats.
That guy hits the piss out of baseball.
That is insane. 5 home runs and 28 at bats versus lefties. So I might put Arias for 2 hits to score a run and Soler to get an RBI. That just seems like a nice parlay right there. I don't know if I want to. I'm not Brian. I hate betting unders. I don't know if I want to ruin it with Edward Cabrera under strikeouts, but you know what? I'm not going to touch his strikeouts. I'm just going to take.
Yeah, I was going to mention that because that's a guy. You're right. Me and Nick have talked about him too. That like when his stuff is on, he's really really good. He's really hard to
guy.
Like he's kind of right up there with well not really anymore, but Josiah Gray. That's my dog, by the way, chat. Somebody mentioned the ghost. That's my dog. He can open like every door in our house. He's smarter than I am. Luis Garcia, not a bad look. But yeah, I think that's definitely a good look. I really wish you could play batter under strikeouts and same game parlays on FanDuel. That would be cool because the same game parlay thing on DraftKings kind of sucks, and I think that would be another good way to kind of target Arias because he's really good. I don't hate the Soler look. I don't know. This game didn't jump out at me for home runs. Soler bases would be interesting. That's about it. The Marlins are banged up. Is Jesus playing? Anybody know? I had to turn my Twitter notifications off completely, so I wasn't getting my lineups and stuff.
Nope.
No, he's banged. Yeah, he's banged up. That's the other guy. When he's back and healthy, I'm going to be betting on him a lot. But I don't have anything on this game.
Yeah, Arias 2 hits, Arias score a run, and Jorge Soler to get an RBI is plus 634. Respectable.
That's not bad.
It's like juicy home run odds.
That's not bad. Okay, let's go to the Mariners Red Sox. I think this is an interesting one. Marco Gonzalez has been, I don't know, he's 3-0, but he's got a 4.42 ERA. He gives up some runs. And then Brian Bayo, this is another guy. I'm going to kill my dog. I'm going to kill him. Can you talk a little bit, please?
Yeah, I was looking at Brian Bayo. This is weird. All right, you back? I want to talk to you directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody knows I just have like sweatpants and shit on, but it's whatever.
Yeah, you're a little skinnier than I thought you were.
I am scrawny. Yeah. But my dog is an idiot. He was about to start barking. So.
Bayo, I believe I was looking at him before. I think he gives up. I think he's given up a home run every game this. Yes, 5 games. He's given up 5 home runs. 1 home run per game. I don't think that trend's gonna stop here. The big thing about this Mariners lineup, obviously, they have the highest K rate in baseball, by the way. A lot of struggles there, but a lot of that was Julio Rodriguez. He kind of has been turning his season around. He hasn't really had the pop back yet. But I think this is a good spot for him to get that back. He is slowly, gradually coming back up. You're disgusting.
He's talking about the mustache. They like it in chat.
He had that nasty cold streak batting leadoff. They moved him down in the order. I think they put him 6th. Now he's back up to 3rd. A little bit of a confidence booster. I think that he has a good shot to go yard against Brian Bayo. Just my opinion.
Wait, who'd you say again? Sorry.
Julio Rodriguez.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
he's a guy who could go on a major power surge. Obviously, the power hasn't been there this season. I think he's creeping back to the old Julio, and batting third is probably really good for him.
Yeah, I think that's a good look. That's another guy kind of playing the narrative of he's a much better hitter than what he's shown so far, and he's got to break out of it sometime. He's got a good matchup. He's in Fenway, so a great ballpark for him. That's not a bad look. I am. This is going to be one of the legs in my parlay. I think Teoscar Hernandez, basically for the similar reasons that you were saying about being able to target Bayo. Again, Fenway Park. Very comfortable a ballpark for him to hit in. You know, skill for skill, Julio is the better hitter. I think right now I like I like the numbers I'm seeing off of Teoscar Hernandez about a little bit more. This morning the best line for that was 560 on FanDuel, so I think this parlay is gonna it was gonna end up on FanDuel before we started talking about Shohei Ohtani because we can't take that odds hit. So the best line this morning was plus 560 on FanDuel. If somebody wants to use the Pick It Sports app and tell me where it is now, that'd be cool. No, Chad, I'm not gonna kill my dog. My dog is actually my best friend. Like
You're a loser.
he has like super severe separation anxiety. We just recently have been able to like leave him at home alone. Like if we want to go out and not take Winston as his name, we had to like literally take him to one of our parents' house or something. So yeah, he goes everywhere with me. It's awesome. What's that?
His name is Winston.
Yeah.
He sounds like a butler.
Well, it's after Winston Bishop on New Girl. So we named him after.
Why'd I ask?
Teoscar plus 500 on FanDuel right now. That's come down quite a bit. But that's what I like in this game. Somebody mentioned Yoshida. Yeah.
Not for a home run.
Not for a home run.
Okay.
Bases or 2 hits is definitely really interesting.
He just doesn't seem like he's gonna be. He's not. What do you say? Not too balanced as far as righty lefties. He does struggle a little more versus lefties, so that's a little concerning.
Yeah, and he started out to start the season. He started out destroying left-handed pitching actually. But what they figured out is that the breaking balls from a lefty to him that normally are kind of what you would throw to righties, I guess, he struggles with for whatever reason. So he's gotta pick up on that. I think he will get there. Yeah, Zon, he's a wide runner. Thoughts on Kelenic? Chat says
he was I was thinking between either him or Julio or Kelenic. It's kind of one of those pick your poison. Somebody's going to go yard for the Mariners versus Bayo.
I looked at Cal Raleigh as well.
But I like the trend that Julio's on. He's getting his confidence back with the hits, slowly getting back up there, batting third now. Kelenic could bring him good protection in the lineup because the kid is ridiculous. So I really think that Julio is going to break out soon and go on a power surge. I'm trying to get ahead of it.
Dude, you see the? You don't see the Twitch chat, right?
No.
Okay.
Is it Prospector Sam again? What is he saying?
I actually don't even feel comfortable saying it out loud.
He said something about my mother, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he did not. He did say something about peanut butter. So I'll let you figure it out.
And your dog.
Yep, and you.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh my god. Cool. Yeah. So I am like I said, I don't trust myself today taking any straight bets, but I will have Teoscar Hernandez in a lotto ticket of sorts because that's my favorite home run play in this game for sure. Anything else? We're going through the picks. I don't have a ticket yet. Honestly, we kind of just both literally got here from. I mean, I work in this chair all day, but we both just got here from work, so we're kind of figuring it out together. It's kind of some of the vibe of the show. So next game.
Good thing about this show is that you will have them by the end of June. The amount of stats and advanced stupid shit that we talk about, you will see a pitcher's name and the next start be like, oh, that guy struggles versus righties. Oh, that guy struggles versus lefties. Where you don't have to put in as much research. That's the fun part about gambling. So,
yeah, for sure. And also, I don't believe in just like spouting out what we like and reading off. The like I really like to go through, and I think we do a good job of this. Go through our full thought process and kind of what we were looking at, and at least a little bit of that. Um, so I think that helps. One helps viewers know that we're not just kind of throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, and also when we are winning bets, can get some background on why we did those things. So next game is Rays and Mets, dude. You want to talk about it or no?
I mean, obviously the Mets lineup is completely anemic. Um,
Oh, they got
I'm
the Rook
betting.
playing. They got the Rook playing.
I know, and I am gonna bet him. He's is I was a little disappointed. His odds are plus 680. I was expecting plus 800 or better, but this kid is. You have no
On
idea
FanDuel?
what he's been. He's yeah. You have no idea what he's been doing to baseballs in AAA the last few weeks. We've been banging the table for this guy. Them to
Yeah, I
call
know.
up this guy, like he is a monster. He has 40 home runs in his last 150 minor league games. He's just been killing the ball. Uh, was not a top prospect for a while. Was kind of under the radar. Everybody was talking about Beatty. They're talking about Alvarez. This kid has a lot of pop. He's batting 8 tonight. He prefers left-handed pitching. I kind of like him batting 8. So now Alvarez is batting ninth. I don't care. Alvarez is not good against lefties. That's why I'm not touching him. I don't care though. You still have to respect Alvarez's power behind him,
Yeah, you do.
and so it's a good spot for him to be in. And I just have to go. The guy is as hot as it can be. He's as confident as ever. I love the way he's talking. He just doesn't give a shit. So I just have to take that dart and bet him for plus 680 odds. Hopefully he keeps up his trend where he's smashing lefties.
Yeah,
His only home run last year was versus a lefty, by the way. He only had a small cup of coffee in the league,
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah,
and he hit a home run off a lefty.
he is. Yeah, he's still rookie eligible and everything there, right? So,
Yeah.
listen. I try to listen to at least there's like the Locked On podcast network. I've been trying to listen to like one episode per team per week at least, just to kind of get a vibe for what's going on and keep up to date. And yeah, a lot of people are excited about this kid, and this should tell you something about just the global view of Mark Vientos. He hasn't taken a plate appearance in the MLB this year. I don't know how many he had last year, but it wasn't very many.
36.
36 plate appearances in Major League Baseball, and is the best line you can get for him is on FanDuel at plus 680. That is wild when we're looking at Shohei Ohtani plus 540. That is wild. This dude can hit, and it's kind of widely known. I will trust you on that. I can't touch anybody on the Mets right now. I truly hope that this guy kind of sparks everything for you and you guys get it going. But somebody mentioned Jose Siri. That's not a bad look. That's a sneaky play. The odds are probably really good on him, plus 800 on PointsBet. Pick Sports app. That's a good look.
He went yard yesterday.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's that. I know we talk a lot about starting to target some of those consecutive home run days. Actually, going to get to that here in a second, but
Is he a guy that can really go on a power surge?
no, I think
Yeah.
I think he's a guy who runs into one.
Yeah.
Catching up on chat. Who's at 640? What's his name? How you say his name?
680 is Mark Vientos. You talking about?
Mark Vientos, the rookie for the Mets. Yeah, 680. Play for Blue Jays, Yankees. That's a good transition. I think that game is next anyway, right? Oh wait, we skipped that. Yeah, we skipped that game. We should come back to it. Aaron Judge probably. I don't know. That guy's really good at. Dude, did you see his home run last night?
I did not.
Dude, there's like a, I don't know, a light up maple leaf dead center
I heard
field.
he broke it. Yeah.
He broke the hell out of it after. He's like, go to hell, he's booing me, and like, maybe he was stealing signs. I don't care. It's not cheating, but it's like you can boo me all you want. I'm gonna not peek, and I'm gonna hit a ball like 700 feet, where literally nobody has ever hit a ball in this ballpark before. And yeah,
we did a whole segment on that yesterday, and I am the last person to defend the Yankees, and I went on a whole rant about how they've been sign stealing and all this shit for 100 years. And Jeff Passan went on the same exact rant today on the Pat McAfee show. I was like, holy shit, this is like everything I was saying. People are overreacting, so stupid. But good for Judge. He's on a crazy power surge right now. So
can we talk about Domingo Herman real quick, too? If you guys, a lot of you weren't here yesterday because there's like a shit ton of people in here, and there was a lot of people here yesterday. But
Nick brought up the cheating thing.
I
What
thought it
happened?
was you. I don't know. I just blacked out for yesterday's show, I guess. And Nick Larson brought up that Domingo Herman got caught with some sticky stuff. Probably should have been thrown out of the game. They let him just wash his hands. They were clearly looking. I think this was the same umpire that checked him last time, and maybe this umpire got in trouble or something for not kicking him out. But they check him on the way out to the field before the inning starts, which is very atypical. This guy, I don't know. I'm a Yankees fan. Domingo Herman is not a good person, and he's also dumb. And now the Yankees, who are just starting to kind of figure things out, have to play. I didn't realize you had to play a pitcher down. Like, you can't even replace him on the roster. So they've got to go, 4 starters or do something. So I don't know. Cut him. I don't care. He's been the second best pitcher for the Yankees this year. He needs to go. Anyway.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
game,
back
you
to the game.
agree?
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge. I mean, I wouldn't touch it because first of all, Bassett looked like he's back. He looks great.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole is Garrett Cole. It's not a game I have any interest on home runs except for a guy like Aaron Judge who's on a crazy power surge.
Yeah, this game screams under to me. I don't know. It feels like Garrett Cole figures it out tonight. So actually, I texted last night. I texted Nick when they had to pull Domingo in like the third, when he got ejected in like the third or whatever, because the Yankees bullpen is just like non-existent right now, and like it feels like they're gonna let Garrett Cole go 8 innings pretty much no matter what.
I mean, can we
So
really judge his last 2 starts? It was against the Rays, bro.
yeah,
They
yeah.
did black magic in the offseason to have this start to the season. So
Yeah. And also, has anybody seen anything on Vladdy? They pulled Vladdy. Is he playing? NJC played baseball for 18 years. Sign stealing is part of the sport. I agree.
Vladdy's out.
He got the boot. I don't know who you're talking about. Frost SRT.
Herman
Oh,
got
yeah,
the boot.
he did. Now he needs to get the boot from from the roster, especially if he's that's the other thing. They did come out yesterday and say that pitcher admitted that he was tipping his pitches. So like, figure
Yeah.
it out, man. You're not even good. Yeah, I should. You're good, Frost. I should have understood that. Yeah. Chris Ruffalo, Jay's reliever, admitted he was tipping pitches. Yes. Yeah. So, okay, I think I'm up to Pete Alonso. Somebody's asking about. I don't think you can touch him right now. I agree. He's one of the best hitters in baseball. I can't touch him right now.
I
He's
just
gonna
can't
figure it
touch
out.
the Mets. I'm a Mets fan. I can't touch. I'm betting Vientos tonight just because of the odds. It's and he's going against a lefty. There's a lot of intrigue there, but the Mets fucking suck, man.
Somebody said Garrett Cole is 6.5, and I don't know.
And just
I made a rule I can't bet strikeouts this year after I lost every single strikeout bet for 2 weeks straight. I can't do it. That seems great, Valkyrie OG. That seems like a really good line. It's minus 105 for 6.5.
that's awesome.
Man,
That is
that
awesome.
might be part of like the BetMGM Lotto ticket for the free bet or something. That's
And you're taking
that,
Vladdy out of the lineup.
exactly, yeah. I don't know, that seems low. I'm gonna ask Nick about it. Over 7. The hell gives an over 7? Underdog fantasy? That's weird. Don't do that. Okay. Anything else on this one?
No, sir.
All right. Game after that, Brewers Cardinals. I haven't done it yet. Are you taking Nolan Arenado again?
Of course I am.
You're doing
Of
it?
course I am.
Chat,
All
what do you
right,
guys think? So
Corbin.
that it's not a great matchup for him.
Are you sure?
We
Because I
yeah.
see something different.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Burns has been there. There has been some regression there. You're right. You
Yeah.
might talk me into it.
All right. Well, Corbin Burns. Oh my God. Oh,
You
what
okay?
is that? A bug just bit me.
That's not good.
Sorry, I got bed bugs. I'm homeless. Corbin Burns is a reverse split guy. He has a nasty cutter, which he's cutter dominant. Guess who loves the cutter?
We talked about this last. I'm in. I'm with you. I gave those stats out last night. Yeah.
Nolan Arenado loves the fucking cutter, and you have a guy who's a reverse split guy. Now he has to face a righty with a cutter, and it's ridiculous. Like this guy he's gonna hit 10 home runs in a row. It's like every game is just setting up for him. But yeah, Corbin Burns, great pitcher. No disrespect to him. He is very dominant versus left-handed batters though. Nolan Arenado is not a left-handed batter. So and he loves. Like I said, I don't got to say it again. He loves the cutter, but
Yeah, he does. Last year, I think he's slugging. He was slugging like close to 1,000, I think,
he was
against
batting
the cutter.
400 versus the cutter last season,
Okay,
and this
okay,
season,
yeah. I
this
gave out
season,
the lefty
yeah,
cutter yesterday. Yeah,
this
you're right.
season you kind of have to throw the stats away. He's
He has
struggling versus the cutter this season. He's struggling versus everything
It's a
until the
low
last
sample, and
week.
it's a very low sample size for
Yeah.
cutters. I think if I he'd seen like 2 cutters from a lefty when I was looking at it yesterday. I didn't look versus the righty all, but I think he talked me into it. Because the narrative I'm writing is that was 5 in a row, right? Yeah, last night was 5 consecutive games with a home run. 2017 or 2015, something like that. He actually hit 6 home run in 6 consecutive games. So
And I think
it's
you mentioned that the Cardinals have done it in the last few. I think Goldschmidt's
yeah,
done it.
yeah. Goldie did it. I think that maybe
There
was
was
it
there was
super
someone else.
recently.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple guys.
Yeah. So yeah. I think I'm in the best odds. Pickett Sports app code Goldboys. Plus 550 on Caesars. Listen, chat. Somebody, can you start shopping some lines for me? Throw like Arenado and Teoscar Hernandez in a couple books and see where we end up. And maybe Shohei as well. I don't know. I don't know. Might get a little wild there because there's nothing under plus 500. So 3 is probably enough. But anything else in this one? I don't know. I can't touch a Brewer. Mostly just because I hate Nick Larson. He's a Brewers fan.
Yeah, you just got to ride the wave, you know.
Mm-hmm. I did look at I looked at Nolan Gorman pretty hard today. I did. I didn't end up doing it just because I don't know. Burns has been not great, but I'm probably speaking it into existence now. It kind of feels like one of those times where I fade him and he's back to the Cy Young candidate. 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock games. I like. I'm not taking any straight bets today. I like Teoscar Hernandez plus 560 on FanDuel. I like Shohei Ohtani just purely on the number. Was plus 540. I forget where. Somebody help me. And then yeah, we're gonna be on Nolan Arenado as well. Plus 550 on Caesars.
This Cardinals pitcher, I never heard of this guy.
He's a rookie, right?
Yeah,
Liberator?
he pitched a few games last season. I never. I'll be honest, I never heard of this guy
he's 23
before.
years old. Chad, anybody have something on Pickett does help with that, but I'm doing like 12 things at once already. So yeah, Chad, any Cardinals fans? Anybody got anything on Matthew Liberatore? I don't know. It sounds like a librarian, so I don't know. He's probably bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of this guy before. Yeah, he's making his first start of the season. Maybe William Contreras.
Yelich? No,
That's
he's
a lefty.
Yeah, he's a lefty. Yeah, he's got to get it going at some point, right? I mean,
Watch if Darren Ruff goes yards tonight, I'll lose it.
Ohtani over Adley for me. Yeah.
For the odds, yeah.
Just for the number, the number on Shohei is just wrong. He's a guy I almost don't even look at that much because 230 to 1 on DraftKings for that 3-leg parlay. Like, come on, man. I almost don't even look at Ohtani that much just because we're getting plus 300 at best. So you show me a plus 540, like, that's hard to pass up for. Put whatever number you want in front of him. Top 5, top 3 best. I don't care. I'm not really going to argue with you. Hitter in baseball anyway.
I guess maybe because the wind is blowing in a little bit. That doesn't matter with Shohei. It's the ball 450 feet. Come on.
Rowdy Tellez. I can't do it, brother. I can't do it. Somebody mentioned Rowdy. I don't know. I can't do it.
Rowdy's not playing, I don't think.
Yeah. Teoscar Hernandez, who we have so far. Shohei Ohtani, purely on the number. Nolan Arenado. Those are who I like. Jerry also likes Julio Rodriguez. He likes the Mets kid.
Vientos.
Mark Vientos, and who I missed one.
And I think we both agree that Judge is on a power surge.
Yeah, but I don't think he can. I don't know. That's where Shohei's number would be, and where I wouldn't feel great about it. But yeah, I mean, that's absolutely not a bad bet. Liberatore was used in a spot starter bullpen arm fair bit last year, but got roughed up in limited action. Don't tell me the bet 365. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some grace because there's a lot of new folk here. I don't give a damn about the Bet 365 odds. Okay, I don't want to see them. Nobody wants to see that shit. They're in like you can play them in like two, not even two states. You can play them like two cities. Or two. I wish they would come to Indiana though, and that's the only odds I would ever give out on my plays. So, but thank you. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're in Canada. That does explain it. Probably a Blue Jays fan too, anyway. Um, yeah, Contreras not a bad look. I feel like when you start, that almost feels like we're starting to reach a little bit. But you want to touch this? Come on, update. Braves Rangers game or no? This one's got to
I
go under too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't have anything like intelligent to add to this game. I just want to bet Corey Seager's return so bad. You see these guys all the time. They return from a stint from the DL. Sorry, don't be offended. IL. And boom, first game back is the headline. They come back with a bang. You know what I mean? It's like Corey Seager's been out for a month and a half, something like that. So I don't know. I kind of just want to take that narrative. But other than that, this is gonna be a pitcher's duel.
Man, Vinny went yard again. That sucks. Yeah, I'm with you.
Pasquantino?
Yeah, well, that's what chat said. I don't know. Yeah, I know, man. We talked. I think last week. This guy's one of the best hitters or at least the hottest hitters in baseball right now. I can never get him right. When I don't bet him, he goes crazy. He's literally I think 1 for 12 on the 3 days I bet him at this point. So yeah, somebody YouTube chat said Pasquantino never comes through for me. I feel like his numbers have to be a myth. I don't know. Like I see it. I don't watch a lot of Royals game to be honest. So like I've never really seen him go off, but I see the numbers. Like the back of his baseball card is ridiculous. Juice raid with homer slip yesterday. What does that mean? Juice raid. Oh, laying the juice. Thank you for the host. Thank you. I understand now. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, Vinny Bomb. The name's gonna be posted on Twitter. Yeah, we'll post something. Yeah, we'll post something.
I'm so mad. I looked at him all morning. I was staring at his
I don't
name, and I
even
was
look
like,
at him. I don't even look at him anymore.
I
I
love him,
can't like
man.
I can't do it. Vinny just doesn't strike out. That's why Nick loves him. Yeah, awesome. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Landon Juice. Appreciate that. Only 2 RBIs. Wait, or Connie. I don't know what that means. Gary Lynch. I don't know what that means. Connie, Contreras. Talking about Contreras. Vinny got
William?
Vinny got 2 RBIs for once. Okay. Let's move along. What's the next game? We got a couple, just 2 games left, right? Guardians, White Sox. Talk me out of betting on Luis Robert Jr. again, man. Can you do it?
No, he's hot. Why would you stop? You know,
Yeah.
we keep talking about these guys on power surges. Ever since he got benched, he's phenomenal. Everything's there. Launch angle, exit velocity. I mean, everything you can want right now is just there. So I would not talk you out of this.
So this morning, and we're still getting plus 450 for him is the thing. Like
Yeah, because everybody's too busy betting on Aaron Judge.
that and not betting on Shohei or like I don't know. That is just why like this is I think this line is about right for him at plus 450. I definitely expected. It looks like Caesar's starting to creep down to plus 380. It's just wild that we're getting Luis Robert Jr. righty at plus 450 and show. I just can't get over that Shohei number, man. They have to know something. Any Angels fans in chat, like something has to be going on. Gavin Sheets is not a bad look. I've talked about this a couple times here that he was hitting the piss out of the ball in limited opportunities. And I kept like waiting for White Sox lineup, hoping I could bet on him, and they didn't play him. And then somebody went down. Yeah, he just started hitting the piss out of the ball. Who are you asking about, Ruff? Hitting 417 on the road, so maybe Otani. I'm not following. Garrett Cooper, not a bad look. Jose Abreu, I need to see more. Jake Berger, interesting. Steer did not hit a home run, so I think we're toast there. Unless Chad, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Jose Ramirez, is he back? He was on bereavement list last night. Is he playing right now? Okay.
Where is this? Wait, what?
Who we talking about?
I don't see the White Sox game on FanDuel.
I'm on the Piggott Sports app.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah.
So I already have Arias for a run and Soler for an RBI. So I'm gonna add. Who do you think I'm gonna add for run an RBI in this game?
I wasn't listening. Can you say it again?
I already have Arias to score a run and Soler to get an RBI in my bet slip from earlier when I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Luis
am I going
Robert
to add from
Jr.,
this game?
RBI, Tim Anderson to score a run.
Got to do it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
would
Battenfield.
you think about Benintendi? Would you think about Benintendi to score the run instead? He's been an on base machine. I think Jerry, I'm not in lineup yet. I think he's still on bereavement. I'm gonna add Stephen Kwan. That's not a bad look. Benintendi, I think, is an interesting look. But I think it's fit. I think it's a coin flip. I think you take
Yeah,
whatever you get the best line on.
it's not the biggest sample size, but leadoff hitters are hitting 400 versus Battenfield.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was just like,
Yeah,
Tim Anderson's got to
good
get
point.
in there.
Good point. I'm in. What are the odds? Or you're running
Uh,
you're keeping the parlay
just
going,
gotta
right?
put in. I just got to put in the RBI.
Shohei
Ah, nice.
Teoscar Vientos and Arenado plus 120,000, 456. Somebody said, what book is that, Alexa?
Plus
That's
12-12 for them parlayed all together.
For there's two
For,
runs,
for,
two RBIs.
Arias, Soler, and Anderson and Robert.
That is interesting.
Plus 12-12. $10 to win 120.
Johnny says Kwan going yard. I don't hate it. I don't know that I would risk my money on it, but it's home runs, so yeah. The odds are probably really good. What are they? Biggest sports app code Goldboys. Plus 1,500. I'm in. I'm with you. Kwan going yard.
Plus 1,500.
Plus 50. Has he hit one yet? I think
Yeah,
he's got one or two, right?
He has two, I think. He definitely has at least one.
Huh. I don't know. He hasn't been showing up in my numbers, so I don't know. That I'm getting away from my process, my system of doing things. So I'm not going to bet on Stephen Kwan, but at least it's at least interesting at that 15-1 like that. So I'm not mad at you about that. Absolutely. But yeah, I think I don't know. I like Luis Robert Jr. again. I think it's what, five, is it 5 straight now for him too? 4 or 5 straight.
No, 5? Not 5.
I think it's 4, right? Somebody chat, tell me how many games in a row for Luis Robert Jr. And like the it's not like he's just, except for last night his only hit was a home run, but before that, like he was still hitting for average too. Like he's
4.
I don't know.
Yeah. 4 straight.
4 straight. Hey,
And 3 out of 4 2-hit games.
do we just keep it? What if we just keep it simple and just play the two guys on the home run
Robert
streak?
and Arenado?
Play Arenado and play Luis Robert Jr. Hey, they got me here. You know, I don't know what the odds are on that. I think it's probably not nearly degenerate enough for most of the people watching this show, but it's probably what, plus 5,000, something like that, plus 4,000.
I think the biggest lesson that everybody can learn as we go along the season is stop fading guys just because they hit a home run last game.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. 100% agree. Okay. We're actually filling up the hour. This is good. This is nice. I don't think we've been rambling or anything at all even. We got one game, Cubs Astros. I can't bet on it. Talked last night about it. I think David Ross has to lose his job soon, unless they turn around quickly. Christopher Morel is potentially the look, but I'm not touching this game.
Yeah, Morel looks good, man. Coming back from the minor leagues, he really fixed whatever he had going on. Mancini obviously does the narrative. He got a World Series ring the other day with them, and if he hits one out, he'll get a nice standing ovation. JP France looks good,
Yeah.
Smiley looks good. Cubs rotation's been solid, man, real solid. Just it's one of those games where it's like
they can't score. Like all their metrics, say they should be, at the top of that division at least, because it's not a good division.
Run differential. I think we talked about that, right? The run differential.
Super David
high.
Ross. If they don't turn around soon, David Ross is not going to make the All-Star break, and he shouldn't. My mom, who's a big Cubs fan and loves David Ross, probably hates hearing that right now. She's watching, but
everybody keeps saying Jose Abreu. Just he's 6 for 11 versus Smiley with a home run, so everybody's going crazy. I just cannot. I don't see any power left in this guy. I just don't.
So that's what's interesting too. Is like, I don't think it's gone. I don't think it's gone.
He's actually had a lot of warning track power.
I don't know. Is he banged up or something? Not saying it. Like we saw that with DJ LeMahieu last year, where he just couldn't. There was something wrong with his foot. He couldn't turn into the ball. His exit velo numbers were way down. I haven't even looked at anything related to him this year because he's not hitting the ball hard enough consistently to show up in anything I look at. But I I don't think you just lose. I mean, he was really good last year. He was really good. I don't think you just lose out in the offseason without an injury. So maybe we see an IL stint or something here soon, and he comes back okay. I mean, I hope he does. I hate the Astros, but
Maybe we're just spoiled with a lot of athletes being good in their late 30s. This guy's just losing it. He's
yeah,
36. You
I didn't
know?
realize he was that old. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I don't know. Keep the Astros out of playoffs. I'm all for it. They got to get healthy, got to get going if they want to do something. They got to do it soon. So, pick for the Braves game. Did we pick anything in the Braves game?
I said I'm betting Corey Seager just because of the narrative coming back, first game
I'm kind
back,
of
and
annoyed. Kind of annoyed about Corey Seager coming back. That means less at bats for my boy Ezekiel Duran.
he's still playing today.
Where's he playing?
He's batting seventh,
Like where in the field, Jerry?
shortstop,
Where's Seager playing?
DH.
DH. Okay.
First
That's
game
gonna
back
be
in the
interesting
lineup.
because you gotta find a bat. You gotta find a place for Duran right now. He's the numbers say, especially against lefties, he's one of the best hitters in baseball. You gotta find a spot for him, or you gotta trade him. Honestly, I don't think you do either one if you're the Rangers. So okay, I think I'm gonna end up with two. I don't know, man. I haven't fully decided, but these guys are gonna be involved. Nolan Arenado, Luis Robert Jr. I'm just going back to him. I have to. I have to. Um, and I also like Shohei. I like Teoscar Hernandez. That number is probably going to be ridiculous. I don't know. What do you think? You just round robin them maybe?
Well, you always got a round robin when those odds are involved. Like
I never
don't
do.
be. I always tell people, do not be afraid to, because round robin can get real dangerous because you have to, everything becomes a parlay. So if you have a 5 leg parlay and you want to round robin by 3, you have to do that 10 times. So you can't put $10 on it because it'll come out to $100 just for that 3 leg. And odds are you're not going to hit that because it's kind of hard. So what I like to do is I'll put $1. I have no shame of a 3 leg $1, whatever the profit is. It's going to be a profit. And it feels good to see green sometimes. So just be careful with the round robins, but definitely throw a low wager. Always back yourself up, especially if you like the plays. Always back yourself up. Just do not go crazy. Your bankroll will be destroyed within a week.
Yeah, I did. I tweeted this out the other day, but one time my mom found out I was gonna bet around robin, and she called me to remind me immediately that she didn't raise a coward. So I don't know. I don't really bet round robins, but I might. I actually might on this though. And that's a very trolly thing to say. Round robin is a useful tool. I do agree that it's dangerous, and I think it's most valuable in 4 or 5 leg situations, not in 10+ leg situations. That's not going to go well. But yeah, those are the four guys. Maybe I just throw them all four and throw $1 on it and hope we get lucky again.
Arenado's plus. You said he's plus 5 something on.
Plus 550 on Caesars. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through and kind of shop lines and everything. Those are the four guys. Maybe I'll throw out a tweet what I'm actually gonna play. It's not gonna be more than like $5 again. And yeah, hopefully we get lucky again. If not, tomorrow we're back to hopefully some straight bets and some lottos still too. So I don't know. You got anything on NBA? It's kind of an important time of the season. I just don't care.
NBA. The only thing I was gonna bet was Jalen Brown threes. I think I sound like a broken record because we deal with the same matchups all the time. Uh, but anytime you play the Heat, shooting guards or small forwards, 3 pointers. It's been a thing all season. It's been a thing last season. It's been a thing the season before that. It's always been a thing. They give up a lot of threes to shooting guards and small forwards. So for this series, I'll be targeting Jalen Brown a lot. I'm not going crazy with these NBA parlays, but that's probably a straight I'll probably do is just Jalen Brown threes and call it a night and enjoy the game.
It's not bad. So just real quick, everybody's asking. I haven't bet anything yet. I wasn't gonna play Shohei Ohtani tonight, but if we're actually getting him at plus 540, I have to do something with it. I like Shohei, Teoscar Hernandez for the Mariners, Nolan Arenado, obviously for the Cardinals, Luis Robert Jr. I don't know. Maybe I might end up with just like two-leg parlays, like Arenado and Robert, just because playing playing that streak narrative, and then take Shohei and Teoscar. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna involve those four guys. Can you
My,
recap
my
yours?
my 5 leggers, we both agree that you have to play Arenado and Robert. Yeah, you have to just ride the streak until it falls off. Those are 2 of my legs, but then I have Adley Rushman for the Orioles, Jorge Soler. I have to bet him versus a lefty. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's plus 400 on FanDuel. I put this on FanDuel. You could probably find this better on DraftKings. I'm just using bonus money here. And Corey Seager, just because first game back, I'm looking for that narrative blast. After being missing from the lineup for the last month and a half. So
Did he do rehab starts?
I didn't hear anything about rehab or anything like that. So,
Okay.
but look at Bryce Harper. Bryce
Yeah.
Harper had a couple dingers already. These guys are just naturally gifted. So, it comes out to all right, plus 500,000 odds. It's not gonna hit, but well, I'm not gonna put that. You know what? I am not gonna put that into existence. This parlay may hit. We may get rich. We may not have all our life problems solved, but we'll have a pretty good summer.
That's true.
$10 to win $51,000 in bonus money. I would not put $10 of my real money on that. Just want to make that clear.
All right, Ivan. Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got nothing else. We're gonna so this there will be a show tomorrow on this channel, 1 o'clock. It will involve Will Hill, Mr. Brad Thomas, I think Brian versus the Books. And it's a good show. If you look, we've really been focusing mainly on baseball. If you want more kind of cross sport, Brad Thomas is a genius when it comes to betting on golf. That's an awesome show, tons of value. 1 o'clock, and it's free. You just turn on YouTube or turn on Twitch, and you just watch the show and hang out on your lunch break or whatever. So
I just want to say something. Eli, you deserve that hit yesterday. I want to say. I'm going to be a little emotional right now. A nice guy. I'm not going to bust your chops.
Thank you.
You work very hard at this. You have a tremendous little cheat sheet you got going on here. And while people are out there throwing darts like, I got a gut feeling, I think this guy's going to hit. What you did yesterday was not a fluke. It was fantastic. You made a lot of people money. People probably the biggest hit of their lifetime just by putting that out there. And it was I really appreciate you. I'm proud of you. And I think that you have a tremendous, tremendous career ahead of you.
Hey, that truly means a lot from a guy that I, when I had like 200 followers, still had like 60,000. So thank you. I did see between two anonymous DMs today, 2 tickets for close to $80,000. So that that made me feel really good. There's always luck involved. Again, never bet something you're not comfortable losing, especially when we're talking about odds like this. I may never do it again. Maybe I will. Maybe it's tonight. Probably not, but maybe. But yeah, it was cool, man. That's all I got to say. I just love. I've always said I just like helping people. So that's awesome. I think we're gonna get out of here before one of us starts crying.
I cried last night all night. I miss my ex so much, man.
I'm sorry about that, buddy. Wow. Okay,
come back.
we gotta go. Bye, guys. 1 o'clock tomorrow. Follow us on Twitter, Pickett Sports, Sleeper Fantasy. Thank you, Code Goldboys. Bye.
Later.